Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little scrunchie. These work up pretty quick, which makes them perfect for like a market or a pop-up shop, and pretty basic stitches, so very beginner friendly. And I'm going to walk you through how to do every stitch involved, so yeah. Well, let's jump into the tutorial. First, here's all the supplies that you will need. I'm using some yarn left over from an old project, so I don't have the label. This is really old, but it's just probably acrylic yarn. You can use any yarn that you would like, whatever weight you would like. And I just grabbed a 5mm crochet hook because I think that's gonna work nicely, but you can use whatever your yarn calls for. This might be a little too big for this yarn, but we'll see. And then you'll need a hair tie and some yarn scissors. All right, let's jump into the tutorial. So the first thing that I like to do is insert my hook into the rubber band. So you're gonna wanna insert that and then make a slip knot with your yarn. So to do that, I like to hold it like this, then cross it over, then just pull that loop right through. And now place it on your hook that is in the rubber band, and pull it nice and tight. And now just pull that around the rubber band. Oh, sorry. Dogs I'm pet sitting are upset. And just pull through a chain. So just yarn over and pull through that loop. And now your yarn is attached to your rubber band. So now we're gonna work single crochets all the way around, and I'm gonna work around the rubber band and this tail so that I don't have to weave it in later, which is nice. So insert your hook into the rubber band, then yarn over, pull through. So now you've got 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through those 2 loops. And that's how you do your single crochet. And we're just gonna continue doing this all the way around the rubber band. So I'll show you again. Insert your hook into the rubber band, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both of those loops. And as you go, you're gonna wanna keep scrunching up your single crochets to make sure you're really hiding the rubber band well. So yeah, just keep single crocheting all the way around. So here's an example where you'd want to kind of keep scrunching them together to cover up that rubber band. Sorry, you can hear the dogs, I'm pet sitting. But yeah, scrunch them together as you go. Keep going around. Once you've done single crochets all the way around your rubber band, now we are going to do a slip stitch into that very first single crochet that we did. So going into the front and back loops of that very first single crochet. Okay, so you've inserted your hook into the front and back loops of that first single crochet. Now yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. So pull through that single crochet and the loop that was on your hook. And that is our first round. Now you're going to chain 2, chain 2, and now we're going to double crochet increase into every single crochet from the last row. So to do that, we're just doing 2 double crochets in each stitch. So you're going to yarn over, starting at the stitch at the base of our chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the second 2 loops on your hook. And that's 1 double crochet. So now we're going to do 1 more in that same stitch. And that's our double crochet increase. So keep going all the way around, doing 2 double crochets in each stitch. So once you have done your double crochet increases all the way around, we're once again going to slip stitch into our first stitch. So that first double crochet, remember here's our chain 2, here's our first double crochet. So let's insert our hook in the front and back loops. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on our hook. And that's the end of that round. And now we're going to chain 2. And this time we're going to work double crochets in the spaces in between each stitch. So it might be kind of hard to find, but we're looking in between our double crochets, and we're gonna do double crochets in between. So here's my first one at the base. I'm gonna go under the stitch. So I'm not going in the loops really, I'm going in between stitches. And I'm gonna yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, You're gonna pull through the second two for regular double crochet. We're just doing one in each space. So the next one is gonna be this space right here. So I'm gonna yarn over, go into that space, and double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next space in between double crochets, and double crochet. And we're just gonna do this all the way around. Once you have done double crochets all the way around, once again going to slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet. So insert your hook into the front and back loops of that stitch. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook. And that's it. So now you're going to cut your yarn. Also look, it matches the hook. Okay, cut your yarn, leaving a tail to weave in. And then I like to pull this last chain all the way through for extra security. And now you just have to weave this end in and you're done. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you enjoy your new cute little crocheted scrunchie. If you did enjoy this tutorial, there are lots more where that came from on my channel, so feel free to subscribe below and also maybe like the video. I also have vlogs and other crochet related videos on my channel if you're interested in that, so be sure to check those out. And I hope I see you next time. Bye!